In my previous video this morning, I took you along with me to filmmaker Jon Favreau's Fairview Studios in Culver City, California, also known as Thunder Alley. And the main focus of that visit, after touring the facilities, was to check out the new Star Wars content coming to Fortnite tomorrow, Friday, May 1st. So let's get into that now in this week's episode of Laughing Place Pulse. First of all, I want to say that while I am absolutely of the video game generation, I grew up on single-player adventure games like The Legend of Zelda, so the genre of multiplayer online games is mostly foreign to me. Because of that, I'm pretty sure this visit to Thunder Alley was the first time I had ever actually even played Fortnite. With that said, the Star Wars content was definitely enough to draw me in, and I had a lot of fun with the experience. My understanding is that games can be created within Fortnite using the UEFN or Unreal Editor for Fortnite developer tools. And today I'll be talking about 3 of those games: Galactic Siege, Droid Tycoon, and Escape Vader. During my time at Thunder Alley, I had the opportunity to play all 3 of these games after a video introduction by Jon Favreau himself and a breakdown of the experiences by the game's developers. So let's go through them one by one. Galactic Siege reminded me a lot of Star Wars Battlefront, which I have actually played a little bit here and there. Players are divided into 2 groups, the Rebel Alliance and the Galactic Empire, and they fight each other to take control of the battlefield, one spawn point at a time. You can select between different classes, and what I gathered was as you accumulate more experience, you're able to play as a wider variety of characters, including powerful Force users like Rey.
Alive, everyone. We've got a Jedi on our side. Give her the opening she needs. Watch out! They've got TIE fighters in the sky scanning for targets. Get to cover. It's not a typical Jedi. Careful out there.
While I did have short stretches of luck with Galactic Siege where I was able to mow down some enemies and actually help claim some of those spawn points, overall I was not terribly good at the game, and my team, the Rebel Alliance, lost both rounds we played. I did get to pilot an X-Wing starfighter once or twice against an AT-AT walker, so that was pretty neat. As someone who enjoys task-based games more than action and warfare, Star Wars Droid Tycoon was much more up my alley. After you select your character, I played as Han Solo with a Millennium Falcon-shaped backpack, you are set loose to build a droid forge on a familiar-looking desert planet. You have to grind a bit to earn credits, but once you do, you can start buying droid blueprints and building the droids themselves to do your work for you. There's a nice variety of customizable droids and all sorts of upgrades for your tools and your base. So soon you'll find yourself with astromechs, pit droids, probe droids, battle droids, and even more earning money for you, which, of course, you can use to buy more upgrades and more droid blueprints. It goes on and on like that, and I have to admit, I was actually pretty disappointed when the time came to stop playing this one. I think anyone who's a fan of Star Wars droids in general and is into this type of game will get a kick out of it. Though I imagine it'll take some time to build up the millions of credits it takes to purchase some of the more specialized droids. The third game I want to talk about today is Escape Vader, which was described as a horror game during the presentation we saw before our gaming session. And indeed, when we had the chance to play it, it brought to mind other licensed survival horror games, such as Alien Isolation. In Escape Vader, you're part of a scavenger crew exploring a derelict Imperial Star Destroyer and seeking out rare artifacts to bring home with you. But, of course, as the title implies, you encounter the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader himself, along the way, and he causes lots of trouble for you and your team.
The dark side.
I really struggled with the controls of this game, and by the time I felt like I was finally getting the hang of it, it was time to wrap up. For example, I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to crouch to get into hiding spaces, or how to hack a door, But in the interest of full disclosure, I'm also not terribly used to keyboard controls, and I realized near the end of our session that I could have used one of the Xbox controllers that were also available to us. So of these 3 Fortnite UEFN games, I would say Droid Tycoon was my personal favorite, with Escape Vader being the one I would like an opportunity to take a crack at again after better learning the controls. Galactic Siege was a little too similar to Battlefront for my tastes, but again, I'm just not terribly into that type of multiplayer war game, so your mileage may vary. Galactic Siege, Droid Tycoon, and Escape Vader will all become available tomorrow, May 1st, via Fortnite. And if you haven't yet, be sure to go back and watch my previous video all about Jon Favreau's Thunder Alley Studios. Thank you once more to Epic Games for this amazing invitation, and keep your eyes peeled for one more piece of content coming out of this visit that I can't talk about just yet. But you'll be hearing from me again soon, and for now, may the Force be with you.